What's up guys, Jay here, and today I'm doing a review on the Ultimate City Hunter from Neca. This is the Predator from Predator 2. Been really excited to get this guy since they announced him. Been really looking forward to it. He comes with a ton of cool stuff. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at him. This is Neca, so of course the sculpt and the paintwork is top notch. I love all of the hammered look in the biomass there. Got the netting. His skin tone and pattern is really good and matches the movie very well. There is some missing paint on some of the net, and some of it doesn't line up with the sculpt very well. Can't imagine that'd be the easiest thing in the world to paint. So, but you don't really notice it until you're looking really close, so it's no big deal. Predator butt here. This is a kind of the armored loincloth piece is loose and it likes to ride up on him. So there we go. Covers butt. Tons and tons of detail into this. You've got his med pack right there. The netting even is sculpted and painted in the crook of the joint there. Super cool. And of course, it's Neca, so he's got a ton of articulation. As is, this is about the furthest up that I can make him look with just his head. He can look down. Get a little bit of neck pivot. Then of course he can look side to side. The dreads do kind of get in the way a little bit, but there we go. The shoulder joints, these shoulder pads, this one is attached to the shoulder itself. And this one is actually attached to the bicep, but you've got this piece of the armor there. And you can get it kind of worked up in there. So you can pretty much meet 90 degrees on both sides. Bicep swivel, again, it's underneath the arm pad there, and then this arm pad is attached to the bicep. It's got double jointed elbows. This one, it goes there, and this one actually goes in a little bit further. I think it's due to the shape of the gauntlets. So there's that. On this one, the wrist computer does open. And look at that. Predator numbers on the wrist computer. That is awesome. The wrists have got a lot of movement. They're on a ball joint, but they pivot forward and back, side to side a bit. Oh, and the swivels at the gauntlet as well. And again, I love how much motion there is in the wrist. The wrist blades do extend. They don't go in as far as I think they should. I mean, in the movie they would almost retract all the way to the tips, which wouldn't really be possible. But they almost, like in Ghost, he has almost the exact same wrist blades as far as the blade part goes, and it comes almost to this first point here. So it feels like they should retract more, so they don't go in or out a ton, but enough, I guess. His hip joints pretty much almost do the splits. And before I get ahead of myself, because I like to do that, he does have, oh, that's kind of hard to grab, a torso joint, can rock side to side, forward and back a bit. His waist swivels, go side to side, and forward and back a bit. Again, his hips go, he can almost do the splits. You can kick forward, yay far, back just a tad. He does have double jointed knees behind the knee pad there, which is really nice. Nothing at the boot. His ankles do pivot quite a lot, actually. Then of course they can move that far up, a little bit down, and side to side. And then last but not least, before again I get ahead of myself, the plasma caster is kind of like on a track here, which is really cool. I mean, it pretty much sat exactly like that in the movie. And then it can come up and spin around. And then it is on a little ball joint there, so it can do this. And then it's really hard to hold. But the plasma caster piece itself will pivot up there, so you can get the arm out and then turn that. And there you go. There. And it will also, you can kind of wiggle it out of there too. Like at the end of the movie when his plasma caster got damaged and he just took it off, you can take it off of him. So there is City Hunter. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of his accessories. He came with a ton and they're super cool. Came with its unmasked head. Really, really, really cool head. Looks just like the movie. Did it focus there? You can see his nice eyes in there. Amazing that they got him those eyes painted that well when they're that recessed. Mandibles look great. One thing I want to do with this, and this is from the packaging, you can kind of see how it hangs straight down. There's the peg. Is I actually want to heat up the dreads on this and the masked head as well, and kind of put them on the body and let them kind of form naturally as they cool. That way, because right now they get in the way, and they kind of get in the way on that one too. But I've managed to move those runs around a little bit. But super, super cool head. I'll put this on him here in a minute. He comes with 5 hands total. The 2 that you see on him here. This kind of like loose hand here, gripping hand there on the left. He also comes with the grip hand. Oh, wow. It's not like I haven't done this before. Knocking stuff all over the place. Comes with the gripping hand for the right. Love the detail. It's kind of nice and shiny too. Like kind of almost slimy. He comes with this nice splayed open, gonna grabby hand for his left. And then he comes with this hand here also for the left. And what this is meant for is he comes with his net gun. Shoots out the net, cuts through people, and it just slips right on there like that. His thumb goes on the little trigger, which is, I'm assuming that's the trigger anyway, which is really, really, really cool. Or you can just use this to, you can open palm somebody. So that's really cool. And then this, I love it. He's got so many places to store pretty much everything. This actually pegs onto his gauntlet, or his shin guard right there. So that stays there, and it stays pretty well. Next, he does have his smart disc. Same one that we've seen before. This one's definitely more of a copperish color, going with the themes. Everything's kind of a copper with a little bit of a blue hint here and there. Really, really cool though. And it does, again, just like with some of the other ones in Ghost, it does port into here. This one doesn't port as tight. I might use some wax or some poster tack to help keep it in, because I was moving around earlier and it doesn't, of course now it's not going to do it. There it goes. Yeah, it doesn't take much to knock it out when you're posing them around, unfortunately. Next, he comes with the collapsed combi stick. Looks really cool. I dig it. And it actually also will snap on his back. There's a little clip right here, and that'll go on his back right there. So I love weapon storage. It's awesome. He comes with the extended combi stick, and yes, I've not straightened it yet. I don't really complain about Neca. I mean, they do such a good job, and their price point, you can't beat it. But I do hope at some point they find a better way to package these, because that is warped to crazy. And it was not out of the box for 4 minutes, and I broke it. It'll be an easy fix. Just glue that back in there, probably after I straighten it. But that was pretty brittle. I just kind of like moved it, and it just popped. So he also comes with this little doohickey right here, which is actually part of his gauntlet. It's like another dart gun or like mini plasma caster. And the way this works is you've got this piece right here, which does not come on him in the box, but that unpegs. And essentially the way that it worked in the movie is like this comes up and then it slides forward into the gun. So you take that one off, peg this one on. Now it only goes on in that far. I might shorten that peg because in the movie it pretty much came up just above the gauntlet. So that might be something that I'll fix on my own, just so that when he's holding it, it looks more like it did in the movie. The skull and spine. He came with this. I was so happy. I haven't had one of these yet. I haven't got the Predator accessory pack. I really, really want it. My wife doesn't want me to hang the dead body, which I get, and kids around here and stuff. But either way, yeah, skull and spine, super really detailed. Looks like he just ripped it out of somebody. So cool. I like it a lot. And he's got a couple of hands he can hold onto this with. And then the last accessory, he comes with this plasma caster bolt. Nice translucent orange, some white painted in there. And the way that this will work, just bring the plasma caster up. And do this so you can actually see it, that'd be good. And then just line this up with that, and that's not right. Flip it. There we go. His head comes off really easily. And there. Yeah, his head just came off. His heads come off really easily. And then you got a cool plasma caster effect to pose him with. I like that a lot. So, and then, as I was saying, his heads come off really easily. It's not really even hardly a ball peg. It's just kind of a more or less a straight peg. This head doesn't go on as easy or off, but there you go. And there he is with the alternate head. So that's my review, guys. Very, very much appreciate you tuning in. I got a few plans with this guy, so I might go over a couple of things, especially, again, fixing the dreads. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.